Hey guys, what's going on? I realize I have not been live in my actual newsroom in a while, so I thought that I would jump on here and give you guys a quick overview on what I do when I get stuck in fear of investing in myself or my business. I'm Indrani Phillips, your intuitive mindset and business coach, and fear is one of those things that would get in my way all the freaking time. I'd have fear of, am I doing this right? Is this a good investment for me? And I would be all over the place and it would drive me crazy. I would be stuck going around and around in circles, and it was one of those things that would really interfere with the progress of my business. So I'm gonna give you the acronym of FEAR. So if you guys are ready, I wanna see a bunch of F's up on the screen. Hey Yusuf, hey Jayla, hey everybody on here, welcome. Hey Steven, when you guys are on here, say hello and let me know where you're watching in from. I am in Los Angeles, and all of this stuff is not glow, it's actually sweat. I was in the kitchen literally slaving, making turkey shepherd's pie for my family. We live in beautiful Los Angeles. We have our dream home. We're close to the water, so we don't have AC. So I've been like sweating like a man making this. But as I was making it, I was really thinking about fear. I'm launching my group program now, and there are so many women that were stuck where I was a few years ago with fear of investing in themselves. So I thought I would jump on here and share it with you now. So if you guys want to hear this, I want to see some emojis if you guys are ready to hear this. And I will let you know. Hey Tamara, what is going on? Hey Yusuf, North Carolina, San Antonio. I was just in Texas last week. I love that, Tamara. I was able to see one of my clients, which was amazing. I've got a great picture of Tamara, so I will send it over and I'll post it. So, hey Nicole, what is going on? Washington in the house. I love it, I love it. Okay, so the first letter, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my 4-step process. Right, Yusuf? Yeah, forget everything and run, or forget everything and rise, totally. So I'm gonna share my 4-step process in the acronym of FEAR, okay? So we're gonna start with the F. So F is face your fear head on, okay? This is really powerful because so many times we have fear and it's like, oh my God, I'm in fear. Okay, let me go ahead and shut the door, shut it out, lock it, deadbolt bolted, and put a chair up against it. It's crazy. Whenever we have the fear, we either fight or flight. And a lot of the times we just want to push it away and out of our system. And instead, we want to face it. Because at the end of the day, it is all about facing our fear, because our fear has amazing information in it. Think of your fear like a FedEx delivery, right? And that FedEx delivery, that person is waiting outside your door because they have to wait for your signature. So they're waiting to deliver some information to you. So until you're there to sign it and receive it, it's going to hang out. It's the same thing like our fear. If we don't receive it, it's going to hang out within our system. And when it's stuck there, it's going to fester. Like, you know the movie Gremlins, and it keeps on multiplying and festering? It's going to fester within us, and it's going to take over. And literally, I've done a lot of research. A lot of the disease, a lot of this illness that we have is because of the freaking fear. Yusuf, I love it. Yeah, everyone, if you guys like this, click share. I hope I don't have pit stains because I was sweating my tail off today making my turkey shepherd's pie. I'll post a picture on that because that was a really good recipe, but today was not the day to make it because it was hot as F. So that is the first part, is F is face your fear head on. You want to really change your mindset around this, and this is what I help my clients with. Instead of getting scared of the fear, get excited about it. Hey Jenny, what is going on? Get excited about it and be like, hell yes, this fear is coming to tell me some information, and it's a sign of my up level because we're rocking things up, right? So that is F. The second one, I want to see some emojis. I want to see number 2 if you guys are ready for the second tip, which starts with an E because we're using the acronym of fear. So let me see some 2s. I gotta paint my nails. My nails look kind of jaggedy, but that's all good. I want to see some 2s up there, and let me know if you guys are ready for the second step of fear. Okay, take your time. Okay, 2, perfect. So the second step of your fear is E for explore. So now that you have changed your mindset around it, you want to go ahead and explore it and see what is there, because the fear has so much knowledge in it. It's like what Nicole says, it is an emotion. It's energy in motion, and the fear has a big lesson there for you. So you want to just set like the FedEx package, you want to open up the package and explore what's in it. And that fear is going to give us a lot of insight. There could be a lot of crap, but you want to dig in and find the golden nugget in the crap. I talk about poops a lot in my Facebook group. I don't know why, it's just who I am, but I talk about poop a lot. So you want to go ahead and explore this. And the way that you can do it is you can start journaling, and you can ask it some questions like, why are you here? What information do you want to share with me? Is this fear 100% true all of the time? Because a lot of the fear is lies. A lot of the fear is just one small incident, and then we made a huge drama story about it, and now this fear is dictating our lives where it makes no sense at all, right? So we want to start asking some questions and really exploring the fear, because there is a golden nugget in there for us. You can also ask yourself, how is this fear trying to protect me? Which is such a powerful question. So as you're doing this, you want to allow yourself to process through this emotionally, energetically, and physically. And if you don't know how to do this, you can contact me. I do this with my one-on-one clients. I do it in my group program. I have courses on it. I mean, I'm all about the fear. Hi, love. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. So that is the E part. So there are some amazing ways to reduce it energetically and emotionally. Hold on, my daughter needs help with her water. That's the ice. You want to put ice in there? No, honey, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Just use the water. She's literally trying to use the ice machine for like a cup like this big. Like literally this big. Hi, Nellie. Nellie's my next door neighbor. She literally lives right next door to me. I love Facebook Live. It's so fun to connect with people from all around the world. Hi, Trina. What is going on? So that was the second letter E. If you guys are ready for the third part, I want to see some threes up on here. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Give me a ton of threes. Well, I take a sip and I still try to cool down. It is like almost 7 o'clock here and it is still hot. I think because my kitchen is still hot from the oven and all the cooking I've been doing. Perfect. Okay, and if you guys like this so far, let me know. Let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if you think it's funny, if you think it's a little gross. I want to interact with you because I can very easily keep this to myself or do a YouTube video on it or just record a video, but I like doing the live because I like connecting with you guys. So type in there, let me know, and I love the hearts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Which comes to number three is A for appreciation. Perfect timing, right? Now, every emotion, every energy, everything wants to be appreciated, right? So once we explore it and we find the lesson, we find the golden nugget in that fear, we can transmute it by appreciating it and thanking it for being there. Everybody wants a thank you. You know, if somebody tells me, you know, thank you for making me smile, thank you for wearing that awesome red blouse, I'd be like, you're welcome. You know, that makes everyone feel good, right? So we want to make sure that we appreciate the fear because it is here for a reason. The fear isn't there to mess with us and be like, oh, I'm going to taunt Andrani and I'm going to drive her crazy. No, the fear is there to tell us something. It's there for a lesson for us to move through and transform, grow and develop and be even more powerful and a limitless version of ourselves. So when we appreciate it, then it can move on through our system. Okay, thank you so much. Kate saying, looking amazing, sharing the wisdom as always, lovely lady. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it and I appreciate you. So if you guys are ready for number 4, I want to see the 4s. What's up, Mark? Who's Mark? Did Mark join? Let me see some 4s up in here. It is hot. I'm going to wait for y'all to put some 4s up on there and then I'm going to share with you. I'm going to drop you the last bomb. Actually, my husband just got home, so he's gonna get a little irritated. So I'm gonna tell you the last one really quick because I just did a Facebook Live in detail on these steps and the next step as well. So step number 4 is release it with love. So now you've gone through all the steps. F is you faced it head on. You accepted it, you reframed it, you were open to it. E is you explored it and you got into it and you explored it, you found the lesson, you asked if it was 100% real, you made sure it wasn't a lie. The A is you appreciated it because it has some golden nuggets in there when we dig in, we do the work. Now we can get our hands full of crap while we're looking for the golden nugget, but it's absolutely worth it. It's like finding the pyrite, you know, in the cave. You want to find and be resilient and find those golden nuggets and those lessons. And then the amazing thing is the fear just moves through us. Hey Brenda, hey Carrie, what is going on? Love everyone on here. If you guys like this, share it. because this is such great information for people to really rise up and move through the fear in a powerful way. So when you're able to go through it, then the emotion can just pass through and you can release it with love. When you give it permission and you ask it to leave with love, it's just gonna go ahead and leave us, because emotions are meant to pass through our stuff all the time. It's just supposed to pass through, and we have like a million emotions happening. If you guys are a mom or a parent, you may have seen Inside Out, you see that there's emotions happening all the time. The emotions are supposed to fly by, like in your ear and out your ear. But what happens is it stops in the mind, and the mind starts processing it, it starts getting worried, and then we start trapping that emotion. And that emotion is gonna be like gremlins, and it's gonna fester and fester and fester and get even bigger. And then it gets stuck in us if we don't release it. And that's where a lot of the disease, that's where a lot of the depression, the anxiety, all of those things can come in when we don't release it. So the last letter is R, release it with love. And once we do that, then we can move it through, because the thing is our mind is powerful. Our mind controls everything. So when we go through those steps, our mind and the emotion is ready for it to leave. So when we ask it to go with love, we can move it through. And then we're in a place where we have neutrality, and we are, and then we can make a decision on how to invest in our business in a powerful, powerful way. So if you guys like this, go ahead and E is explore it, Yusuf. So you're almost right. One word off, but yeah, thank you so much for repeating all that. Hey Heather, what's going on? This was great. And then what I do is I go in my Facebook group, which is the Soul Fulfilling Money Making Kick-Ass Entrepreneur. In that group, I go into my 5 steps after I'm done with that to go even deeper in the process and really get into how to see and how to really feel into whether this investment is good for yourself and your business. So my husband's like rushing me to get off of here, so I'm going to tell you the five steps really quickly. Number 1 is, so as you're neutral, now you're like, okay, now I can make a decision. I don't have this fear like messing with me and like really messing up my decision making power. So the first thing is you want to ask yourself, does this investment support my business goals? And this is powerful because there's products and there's programs and there's coaches and there's investments all over the place. So you want to say, is it strategically aligned to the goals that I have in my business? So right now I have a group program, the Effortless Business Group Program. It's for coaches and entrepreneurs that want to take the next step in their business. So if you want to make more money, if you want to become visible, if you want to like really rock out your confidence, if you want to magnetize your soul aligned clients, if you want to master the sales process, if you want to bring people in with soul aligned programs, and if you want to create passive income products and membership sites, that may be the program for you. So you want to really look at the benefits and what you're going to get out of it and see if that aligns to your goal. Number 2 is, does the person or program inspire me? And this is amazing. We got to make sure that it inspires us. We've got to make sure that the results that they have are the results that we want. We want to make sure that that person has the same kind of lifestyle that we want. I worked with a coach before. She was really great, but she believed in working 10, 12 hours a day. That is not me. I am a mom of 2 beautiful kids. I have an amazing home, an awesome husband, and I don't want to work 10 hours a day. I work about 5, 6 hours a day in my business. So you want to be with someone that has the same lifestyle, the same results, and has your vibe. And you can ask yourself very simply, does this investment feel good to me? Does it feel good, and is it going to expand me? I'll be off in 2 minutes. And so if it does, you can feel into that. Or does it feel a little bit off? Does it feel good, but it's nervous, excited, and do I have a little bit of fear because it's the fear of the unknown? Or does it just not feel really good at all? Our inner guidance system is the first thing that we should really turn to make sure that we are in alignment, because we have all the answers within. Number 3, is my resistance about the program, or is it about me? And this right here is gold, guys, because sometimes it's not about the program at all, but it's about our resistance. To be like, can I really make this happen? Do I have the confidence to do this? Maybe you're a person that starts off and then kind of flickers out. Maybe you're a person that isn't disciplined enough. Or maybe your story that you have in your life is that, oh, well, I did it once. I invested in a coach or a program once, it didn't work, and so now I'm not doing it anymore. So whatever that is, you want to explore that, because that's never going to go away. So you want to really explore that and say, okay, here are the fears that are coming up. It's not about the program, it's about my confidence. And then you want to ask, does the program have those things built in? So question number 4 is, does the program encompass the fears I have above? So you have fears in your confidence. Well, the Effortless Business Group program is all about challenges, weekly challenges to raise your confidence in your self-love and your visibility in a powerful, inspiring, authentic way. It is all about accountability partners, so you are not going to burn out at the end of the program. I'm in the Facebook group every single day and we have accountability. My clients call me a cheer sergeant, so I'm a cheerleader meets drill sergeant. So when you start realizing what those blocks are in yourself, then you can see if that program has that. So you can reach out to that person or that program or that course and see if there is some support to help you through those fears. And I want to say really quickly, it's just like babies. Babies learn how to walk and crawl. They fall on their ass all the time. But if they fall 1 or 2 times, they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. I failed the first couple of times, so I'm just gonna have mommy and daddy carry me around for the rest of my life, you know, and until the day that I leave the planet. That doesn't make any sense. But sometimes we use that same philosophy when we fail at something and we don't try again. So when we look at kids, we can look at them and get really inspired that they keep on going. My daughter had calluses on her arms because she kept on doing the monkey bars until it hurt, because she kept on falling down. Then step number 5 is, if I don't do this, and this is great to get into a future state, if I don't do this and the price goes up the next round, or even worse, if I'm in the same situation 6 months from now, stuck in my business, in a situation where I am not making any results, I'm in the same place, I'm not getting clients, I'm not feeling good about myself, I have no traction at all, will I beat myself up for not doing this? And that is about looking into the future and saying, well, I have regret if I don't do this. So those are the 5 questions I ask myself. I was going to have you go over to my Facebook group, but I'm going to give it all up now, and let me know how this resonates with you. Whether you're watching on the live stream or you're watching the replay, put in comments. I always answer them. And I'm sending you love, light, loads of positive vibes. My husband's going to kill me because it's time for dinner, but it's all ready. So Nicole is saying your programs are amazing and have a high level of integrity and they deliver. You rock. Thank you so much. I love that shirt, by the way. It's Espresso. My husband bought it for me. So I will see you guys later. I'm Indrani Phillips, your intuitive mindset and business coach, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.